just arrived, thankfully, and not just in some of the original colors, but 2 brand new colors, and they are here on the end.
Yeah, how did that happen right in front of you?
Oh, la la. Sue, she'll explain the oyster and the dusty blue, but I'm so glad you're getting a look at these right away because it's exciting to have these colors in Florentine at a QVC price of $318 on Easy Pay for $53, but that'll go away at the end of the day. Why is this a top 5? Well, that's a bag that we want to make sure at QVC that we give some extra love to, shine a brighter light on, because we think you are going to adore it and you're really going to want to get a good look at it, top to bottom, inside and out. So that's our plan here over the next few minutes. But Sue, 6 colors, not just the new ones, but 4 others. What do we have?
So we have the red. Now, all of them, with the exception of the black, which I'll show you, will have that Timoro brown whip stitch detail on the front pocket as well as on the handles. And that is all done by hand, just so you know. So here's the red.
This feels so modern, but yet vintage in this natural.
Super sophisticated. Yeah, the natural is stunning. And that again will darken just a little bit as you start to carry it.
Wow.
In front of you, you have the brand new oyster.
Oh,
if you want a shade that is just, it almost could be, depending on what you wear it against, it could be oyster, it could be almost a bone, it could even be almost like a mauve in a shade. So it's one of those that really takes on whatever you're wearing and kind of changes in color.
That's exquisite and completely seasonless.
Right.
If you've wanted a lighter bag, maybe white wasn't it, or you felt even bone, you needed a bit more depth, consider oyster, because I could see you, no matter where you live in this country, you could carry this 12 months out of the year and it would feel right.
Right.
And then here's one of the other new ones.
The brand new, the dusty blue. So chambray, very denim friendly. This is, again, another one that is stunning, especially paired up with that whip stitch detail that's done in the Timoro brown. Love that.
Yes, and this is so soft in this dusty blue. But again, back to how this leather is done in
Amazing.
Florence. And then 2 more.
We have chestnut.
And fewer than 100 of that one.
And then last is the black. And the black is the one that I had said it definitely has the whip stitch detail on both the handles and the front pocket, but it is also done in a black leather.
And Sue, just 50 black.
Oh, okay.
So with Easy Pay, that's $53 with a major credit card or a Q card. However, with this bag, I want to make sure you know, with your Q card, we're doing something extra special, 9-month special financing. So think about that if you already have this, and if you would like to apply and you're approved, then you'll get $20 on your account that you can spend down the line. So ask about that when you call in or when you log on to QVC.com. But I'll tell you, just thinking about the assortment of bags within this 2 hours, this is one that I would say has the most detail of any of them. So please take us through, and I really want to appreciate every bit of it.
So when you look at the bag, again, the whip stitch detail that you're seeing on the front pocket, and this is a generous pocket. When you open that up, it has a magnetic, and you can hear how that finds its way shut. It's a nice, strong closure. But I love that this gussets open, so you have that little extra space to really put what you need on the inside. All red interiors on all 6 of your colors. The brushed gold tone hardware that you're seeing there, and boy, does that find its way shut. Turn it around to the back, a quick slip pocket, whether it's a smartphone, anything that you need quick in and out. Love that you have that option right on the back of the bag. The belting details, those beautiful O-rings that you're seeing right there. 4 feet on the bottom of the bag. The side view of the bag, you're going to notice it has the pleating. It also has a double tassel, so you're going to get that gorgeous tassel with the peekaboo of green suede on the
hallmark
inside. Isn't that so beautiful?
Yes.
The handles, again, whip stitch detailing, all hand sewn at the top of the bag. The stitch is done to the side, so this isn't something that digs into the crook of the arm or the palm of the hand when you're carrying it. When you unzip, you have a pure secure at the top. There's nothing to worry about. That really does close nice and tight. You can unzip that. It actually extends out just a little bit. When you go onto the inside, this also has a crossbody strap. I didn't have mine on there. You'll have a dust cover for storage. And then on the inside of the bag, zip pocket on one side with a nice large smartphone pocket. On the opposite side, you have another slip pocket and then that keeper for your keys. Large enough interior that The biggest of wallets is going to fit inside there. The largest of phones, even a small tablet's going to go in there, no problem. The way this zipper is done too, it's extended just a little bit so that you can actually fold in the top of the bag so it doesn't become fussy. It lets you and allows you to open that bag and see everything inside. All of those great details, all hand sewn. The colors are amazing, all drum dyed. The colors that you see here too, these are from seeds, nut, fruit skins, bark that we tumble with the leather in small batches to get these amazing colors, with the exception of the natural. This is natural leather, so that's why we call it the natural.
Well, speaking of color,
okay,
more than 100 of these bags gone, Sue. And if you had to guess which two have
I
been
would
most
say possibly the dusty blue and maybe the oyster.
Really good calls. In fact, new, just as more arrived, you probably have not seen this bag here in the oyster, and then I'll bring up the dusty blue since these are the two that have been so popular here, and just feast your eyes. When Sue first saw this, you said this feels like a vintage wash denim.
Right.
And it is true. It is that beautiful mid-tone blue shade, and if you notice against my blue top, which has more of a periwinkle undertone to it, hopefully that helps you understand what you're getting here in this bag. I feel like this is what's called like a mineral blue. Lori Goldstein uses colors like this in her fashions, but it's something that I think you'll wear even more than you could anticipate now. And the same goes for this oyster, that if I hold this against my top with a pair of blue jeans, that you could swap this top out for anything that's in your closet right now, and this would work.
It's perfect. And that oyster, again, remember, that kind of changes a little bit in shade depending on what you're wearing. I mean, it shadows almost what you have on. So that's such a gorgeous shade. The oyster and the dusty blue are only here, so that's not something you're going to see. We especially made that for QVC.
Well, it's an incredible bag, no matter which shade you choose, bearing in mind that with Easy Pay, $53, you can get it home. And then just try it. See if you don't notice a difference. See if you don't stand a little bit taller when you carry this bag, because that's what happened to me. And I thought, now why in the heck is my self-confidence riding on a handbag? And I had to talk to myself a little bit about it.
Wait a minute.
I thought, no, I shouldn't be that, like I should be able to feel this good on my own. It shouldn't take a bag. But the fact of the matter is, I was just so proud. I was just beaming when I carried my first Florentine bag.
Well, when you feel this,
it's special.
And you smell this, and it's the leather again, it's our premier leather collection at Dooney and Bourke. I was trying to do a crossbody with this strap, just so you know. I'm a little bit taller, so it kind of hit me shorter. But you know, depending on your height, you could totally, if you're more petite, use this as a crossbody. It's great for over the shoulder as well. And then you also have the handles. This easily removes. And what's nice too is that the rings, when you're not using the handles, they fold in. So it doesn't even look like the bag comes with a shoulder strap.
And if you do have the strap on, the hardware swivels, so it's never
doesn't tangle.
Wrong. The zippers are filed down, so you never have to worry about marring your nails when you slip your hands into the bag. These are all hallmarks of this brand, no matter which leather you choose. Here you just happen to be getting the top of the line in Florentine. Now we have about 150 of the Florentine front pocket satchels spoken for at an easy payment of $53. Never before on 6 easy payments, and that will go away at the end of the day. More of these just arrived, so if you're like me and you have a tendency to stick things in your wish list on QVC.com, and then you log in every now and then and see, oh my gosh, it's sold out, I should have acted sooner. Well, now more have arrived with 2 new colors, and you're looking at them here on Khadijah. She's carrying this bag for us in that beautiful dusty blue. And how chic is that? That's a Lori felt top, I believe, with white jeans. Doesn't that look sharp? Whoa. And then the other new color you're going to see on Jocelyn in the oyster, and then Sam's holding this for us in that really pretty red. But the size here works to see this with Sam as a petite. You're 5'2", Sam? Yeah, 5'2". So notice it doesn't overwhelm her, but yet it's not too understated on Khadijah and Jocelyn, who are taller.
And that's the beauty of the bag. You know, again, it's more small to medium in size. You're getting an east-west shape to the bag. But when you open it up and you see, just on the outside alone, that big pocket, the slip pocket, you're going to be able to carry more like a medium to large amount of goods inside.
Look at that crossbody. So the strap goes 19.5 to 21.5 inches with that 4-inch handle. And then the bag itself, as you take a look at the size of the body, 11 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and then 5 inches deep. That's why the capacity is so impressive here, that you can carry everything you need. And then not worry too much about weight, even though it is Florentine. Still 2 pounds, 7 ounces. The item number is A293540. Sue, if I shop for Florentine handbags in a glass case at a department store, is it the same quality what I'm getting here at QVC?
There is no difference at all. The only difference is we kind of do a little more colors here.
And we have easy pay, because I don't know about you, but it would be a little more of a consideration for me to think, oh my gosh, $318 at once.
Right.
I should probably think twice about that. But if I've got easy pay, in effect, as you do here, $53 over the course of 6 months, well, then I don't have to think so much about it. And if you have a Q card, remember, you have access to 9-month special financing here. Let's talk colors again, please.
So we have the red. The red has that T-Morrow brown whip stitch detail both on the front pocket as well as the handles. That's followed by the natural. The natural is a color that will patina and darken just a little with time. Again, that brown T-Morrow whip stitch detail on that.
And we only have 100 left in natural.
Then we go to the brand new oyster. The oyster again, brown T-Morrow whip stitch. Also just notice the way we finish the edge on all of the bags. Nothing is ever unfinished. So you're not going to wear a strap and it's going to fray on you. You're not going to put handles over a black sweater and it's going to fray.
Right.
We finish everything on the bag.
And how many of this one, Stan? Fewer than 100 in the oyster, so that's new. Dusty blue is also new. Just
Gorgeous.
2 dozen remaining, and
Oh,
it's new.
no.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Okay, so Dusty blue, Sue, tell us, how do you describe it?
Again, Dusty blue has that T-Morrow brown whip stitch detail. I think that really showcases too the hardware nicely on the bag. But look at that leather is amazing.
With that whip stitching and the painted edges, the hand sewn seams. I mean, every bit of this screams luxury. And then 2 more colors, the darkest for sure.
Which is the chestnut. And when you look at that chestnut, see how I said it kind of showcases those highs and lows? Love that. I mean, you can see the shading and that is beautiful.
And only 50 left of chestnut, and then the black,
which is a solid, amazing black. All of the stitch detail on that is done in black. Beautiful sophistication right there.
And only a few dozen left in black. On easy pay for $53, but that'll go away at the end of the day. A fellow bluegrass girl on the line, Alberta, joining us from Kentucky. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Please say hi to Sue.
Hi, Sue.
How are you?
So
I'm
tell us,
fine today.
have you found anything in the show that you couldn't live without?
Yeah, I just ordered the chestnut.
Oh, great.
Beautiful shade.
Yeah, why? Why that color?
I've been wanting a chestnut for a long time, but every time I go to order, they're sold out. So.
Okay, well, you chose a winner in this style. What was it about this bag in particular that you said, okay, I'm going for it today?
Well, I have the Aubrey, and this one's just a little bit shorter than the Aubrey, I think.
Yeah, you're
So
getting.
I like that.
The Aubrey was more of a domed, a little taller, where you're in north-south. This you're getting a little more of an east-west shape. So very different. You'll have 2 totally different bags.
Oh,
And I like the strap on it, too.
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds
very
like
nice.
you're
On
plenty
this one.
familiar with the brand. I'm wondering what it is just generally, Alberta, that you appreciate about Dooney Bourke.
Well, to me, I think that the leather really holds its own. I've never had any trouble with my purse that I got already. But I think the Florentine is really going to be exceptional when I get it.
It's true.
It is very true.
I believe it will live up to your expectations. If you have a chance to call back and let us know what you think down the line, we'd love to hear about your feedback with your first Florentine. And tell me, where in Kentucky are you? I'd love to know.
Bardstown, Kentucky.
Oh, great. Yay. Well, I grew up in eastern Kentucky and then went to school in Richmond. And my family, they're all still there. And so I always love it anytime I get a chance to connect with ladies from there. So thank you for taking the time to call. It sure is nice to chat.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
All right. Great first choice.
Red, natural.
Hold on. We're okay
Oh,
in red.